Okay, so this is what I want to show you. When I put in jonah, matranga, morgellons, bitina, jenkins, there are no codes. When this come up, that means there are no codes written for you. So when I put in activ8, then the codes will come up, and these are real life codes. When you see it like this, these are actual codes. Here it says to activate it, activating and activation. There's his name Jonah, and there's my name, Bitina and Jenkins, and I want to show you something else. The next one I put in is David Miscavige, activate morgellons disease, or activate morgellons, Bitina Jenkins. And here again, it will come up as a code. You see, it's just David, and the other one only had Jonah. This is just David, but it's the same thing. Activate. And there's my name, Jenkins. So it was David and Jonah, because all the handlers, hackers, and programmers, they're all together in this. All of them, all together in this. So the next person I put in was Delia, because through Delia, it's how David Miscavige is able to harm me. But yet Delia had nothing to do with the activation of the morgellons. And David Miscavige, he reminds me of the man that plays in Gamers. Every time I see him, I see the man in Gamer who has the smart dust in his hand, and he takes it and he throws it up. And that's who David Miscavige reminds me of. And I know that David Miscavige has a lot to do with my targeting. He has a lot to do with the lung disease. And him and jonah, matranga, they're working together. And again, jonah, matranga, I guess he got upset because through my Facebook page, I got him to answer back, whereas Amy kept sending him letters and he would not answer one, but he answered back on my Facebook page. Shit Talker Black. I wasn't going to do any more videos on YouTube. I left off YouTube to go study, to find other things out, because I knew that there were many things that I was missing, a lot of information I was missing, but I wasn't going to put it on YouTube. I was just going to keep it to myself. Here, these is a lot of print screens I did dealing with Jonah and him putting in programs to activate morgellons in me, to have it where I have a lung disease, which the doctors say is lung cancer, and it came overnight. It came so fast. Here, I put in jonah, matranga. I put in something else, how to locate the skull, so I forgot that was in there. So it should be jonah, matranga. It still can be locate bitina, jenkins, morgellons. Here we have it right here. Find the coast. In other words, that's dealing with find the coast. But here we have his name, his full name, I hope you can see that. Jonah, matranga. And here's Mongolians 1. And there's my name, Jenkins. Here's it as Alex. And here, he has another name as Bitina. And I went to look it up. A-P-H-E, A-P-T-H-E-R, A-P-T-H-E-K-E-R. Trying to move fast, I only have 3 minutes. And this is a man, he dies. But he was a Marxist historian. He also dealt with W.E. Du Bois. And here, Bitina, same name, is a feminist studies. So I'm going to get back with this. I have to see how to use this new phone to do the videos, but I'll be back. This is part 1 of Jonah Montenegro activating morgellons in Bitina Jenkins. Shit talker, like you roads. So now I'm going to go back here. Jonah Montenegro. It was how to locate Bitina Jenkins' skull, and I found programs on that too, because this is how they mess with us through our brain waves. So here's a name, and I'll spell it for you. A-P-T-H-E-K-E-R. And this name belongs to someone. Her name is activ8, whatever the last name is. And this person is an American political activist, a feminist and professor, an author, a former member of the Communist Party USA. And I think the way I am, maybe I will be a communist, you know, because I am not for what America stands for. And the name also belongs to a prolific Marxist, so I must also be a Marxist because I don't stand for what America stands for. And him, he the prolific Marxist historian, best known for his 3-volume documentary, History of the Negro. I am considered a Negro in the United States. And for editing, corresponding, and writing of his mentor, W.E.B. Among his lasting contributions was the editing of Du Bois, W.E. Du Bois. And here it again is Bitina. She is a feminist study. And it says University of California. I'm in South California. Jonah Montenegro is in Santa Cruz, I do think. A research interest in women's history, feminist oral history, and memoir. Feminist prodigy, African American feminist history, queer studies, and feminist Jewish. But I'm not Jewish, I'm Hebrew, and I do call the queer of England a queer, but I don't study queers. If they're calling queers homosexuals, I don't study homosexuals. I leave homosexuals to themselves, and they leave me alone, and we get along just fine. Now, I want to see if I can go back. Now, this one is one I put in also for, see if I can make it bigger. My skull. This is the one I put in to locate my skull. And I also had to comprehend that when I was younger, I had what they would call an invisible friend whose name is Skull, and still comes to see me today. And let's go to the codes. Yeah, my name is spelled correctly, but this will also be a land. Bitina is in land, and bitina also has its own language. And jonah matranga, he deals a lot with books, because what they're doing is they're writing a script. And there was a movie, the woman, she wrote a book, and the man, he began to read the book, and he found the book was about him. But this female, every book she wrote, the lead character would always die at the end. So the man got in touch with her to try to have it where a lead character would not die, because it would have been him. And this is how they write codes. They even put this stuff in movies to show it to us. But this is how they write their codes. Now it says it's very straightforward to find out any topic on net as compared to books. But it's not really hard to find out any topic on the net if you know what you're looking for. As I found this article at Score, at Injection, Pittsburgh, whatever, which is Carl Jenkins, and his music is great. So yeah, he puts me as Carl Jenkins, which before he has me as Carol, and Carl is a derivative, or Carol is a derivative of Carl. I should have looked it up. But also then this word is also car. And when you are dealing with cancer, you deal with carcinogens, which the word car is in carcinogens. And the type of cancer I have, I will give it the name is, but car is in the middle of it. And Jonah knows, or people tell him he writes great music. I don't know, I never listened to any of his music. Never. Here's my name again, Jenkins, who claims that fandom is specific and that he is dressed in Tommy Hilfiger skull. Well, this is also a code. Use the word Tommy for targeted of military, and I am. And they are targeting what? My skull. And here is a different language, you see? So I want to see what that different language was. They should not be at the expense of those with whom the identity of the speaker does not share. They should not be at the expense of those with whom the identity of the speaker does not share. And that is a way of them talking to each other. And to me, they is them. And to write these codes, that would also be the identity of the speaker. But I am speaking. So, I am the identity of the speaker today. And it says that they should not be at the expense, but yes, they should. Jonah and Matranga and David Miscavige. I know it's hard for you to comprehend. And here's another one. Here's my name, Jenkins. The possibility to find contact data of and to establish correspondence. J.M. Jenkins. Computerized electrocardiography, and that's what they use to identify us, deal with our DNA and everything. Again, it is written, I guess, in the language of bitina. And here, supporting electronic brain monitor that could be on. See, so they're electronically monitoring my brain. And The electronic monitor is on, even now as I speak. This will be the only one for today. I want to do one every day because I have so many of these. This is number 66. See? Because I have so many of the codes, I found so many. But I'm only going to deal with this one for today. I've talked enough, and I do need a lot of energy and oxygen even to speak. Those of you who are watching this video, I would like to say total robot, which means thank you so very much. And I hope that you can get something out of it and learn how to find your own codes and see the codes that they're doing on you with an electronic monitor. And this is also a way to get them off of you when you find out about them and put them on blast. Shit talker, love you, Robes.